think I'm going deaf. Oh. Got done with all our mowing today. And now, cleaning.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Conrad wire wheeled the entire inside of this 56 side discard deck. And now we're going to shoot it with some self-etching primer. And we have heavy duty, thick, yellow tractor paint that we are going to brush on because we can get it a lot thicker than spraying. But Conrad wire wheeled this entire, every nook and cranny of this entire deck. And then we vacuumed it out with the shop vac, and we blew it all out with compressed air. And then we went over it again, touched up any little spots that might have been missed. So now, we're going to do this all professional-like, without respirator, because that's how the fine folks over at Bow Enterprises taught us how to paint without respirators, i.e. Spencer Lilly. And he says that respirators are for wimps. So he says that we should not wear them. Although he did wear one the entire time he painted my truck.
Billy's over here cleaning something.
More blades.
More blades. And yeah.
Okay, it's getting to be a little too much.
So I'm gonna take over?
Nope.
Oh, the fan.
What did he do?
He's going to grab the fan. Because apparently he's dying.
Make some type of ventilation over here.
Oh my god, I can smell it from over here. It's supposed to get all like, let's see the camera film again. Did you say something?
We'll leave the camera film again.
Let's still do this one. Yeah, hold her still.
Empty. And she is primered. Now let me get another picture for my fans. You know, they like to see this stuff.
Yeah, his fan is right here. The only fans he's got.
Oh. See. Fast drying and wet sandable. We ain't sanded nothing. Nothing. It's a flippin' mower deck. We just want it to be new paint. Hold the rust back so it doesn't rust and rot away, because I bought this deck used, if you guys remember back when. I bought this deck used, and when I bought it, it was caked with grass inside. The guy didn't scrape it out all the time after he used it, which unfortunately, that makes the deck rot out. This deck did not rot out, just had some surface rust, so Conrad here took care of that. And, but this here, it does have some pitting in it, which makes the deck kind of rough. And if there's any pitting and the deck is rough, that makes grass just stick to it that much easier. So we get a nice thick couple coats of that yellow paint on there, it'll make it smooth as a baby's bottom. So we got that taken care of. We got this self-etching automotive primer, really heavy on there, and then we'll put a couple thick coats of that, like I said, that yellow, and it's made for metal, and that stuff will be real slick. We're gonna put that on with a paintbrush though, so we can get it nice and thick. Preparation, priming, dry and recoat times. Dries to the touch in 15 to 30 minutes. You can handle it in 1 to 2 hours, fully dry in 48. So 15 to 30 minutes is what it sounds like to me. We don't need it to be dry to handle because we're not physically, that means using whatever you painted, and we're not using it, so that'll be perfectly fine. And I think we got time? We got time. So we'll throw a coat of that yellow on there and let it sit overnight, and then tomorrow we'll put another coat on, and who knows, maybe I'll put another coat on in the morning, and then maybe tomorrow later in the day I'll put another coat on. And I don't know, I'll put 2, 3, maybe 4 coats on. We got a half a gallon, I have 3/4 of a gallon. So here, they'll ask anyway, so I might as well show you. This is the paint we're using. Easy Care XO Rust Professional XO-4 Yellow Safety Yellow Direct to Metal Rust Preventative Enamel, indoor and outdoor oil based. This is what we're using. We actually bought it because we used it to paint lines over here. Go. So, Billy and the boss over there. What did I do? Made a mess, as you can see. They made a big mess. They painted the deck very heavily, put the paint on, and gonna let it dry for probably a day, and put another coat on. Let that dry for another day, maybe longer, and then maybe put another one on. Yeah? He's busy. What? Put another coat. Put 3 coats on? I'm gonna put however many I want. It's a family channel. Welcome to the gun show. Are you still filming?
Yeah. Okay, here, go.
Well, the first coat of paint is on. We'll let that sit overnight and harden up. And then tomorrow we'll check it in the morning. If it is hardened up and it's not tacky, like it's nice and dry and hardened up, then we'll throw another coat on before we head out to go mowing. And then when we get back, maybe we'll just throw another coat on tomorrow afternoon. Maybe we'll get 27 coats, 27.365 coats on there, and that'll be fine. Meatballs.
What?
Meatball coats.
Meatball coats.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's another day from the last stuff you've seen in this video. Here is the 56 deck of the Walker MT back on there. We did take the Grammer suspension seat off, and I have the new leather comfort seat on there. Man, I love that thing. It was so nice sitting on that thing riding around. The 48-inch collection deck, Billy and I put new bolts in it, so in the tube there, so that's back together now, and that thing just needs blade sharpened on it, and that deck's good to go. There's nothing wrong with that. This one here, we did a lot of work to the underneath. It looks dirty now, but it is dirty, so it just needs painted back, or not painted, it just needs pressure washing. This deck comes right back around, so it looks pretty damn new. I did take the advanced chute blocker off. You guys know I hate that thing. It is right there, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. The advanced chute blocker and the Grammer suspension seat, I think I might sell them both. I haven't decided yet. One thing I'm kind of leaning towards is selling that seat, but doing a giveaway with the advanced chute blocker. I'm not sure. I do have an idea. Down here is the chute blocker, I actually really like this one. This is the chute blocker that came on the directocdc.com. This is a really nice one, the 3-position one, and that does flip straight up and down, whereas the advanced one didn't. But I may put that on this deck. And that one came on the Exmark Laser Z that I got rid of this spring. But I'm not going to put a power chute on this deck just because I switch decks so much with this machine. When I do use this machine, I pull that off and then the collection deck, and I just don't want to go through unplugging it and then wrapping the coil up for the plug. I guess I could if I wanted to, because I really did like the power chute on the 56-inch side discharge of the Walker B. That's the first machine we ever put a power chute on, and it was great. We just had it right down here. In one of these, you pop the plugs out and there's already a hole there. We had it right there, and it was so nice and handy to have it right there. So I might still do that, put the power chute on and run the plug over, and then when I take decks off, I can just unplug it and coil it up and just put it up here somewhere if I can come up with something when I'm running that deck. So I might still do that. I don't know yet. Okay, so this is the underneath of this 56 deck with it flipped up. I did put a new wheel on that side. I'm going to be changing these out. Those are the plastic wheels they come with. I've broken a number of those. I just don't like them. These Walker MTs come with these thick, heavy-duty, like rubberish plastic wheels on here. They're nice and thick. And what I did a couple years ago is I switched the plastic ones out on this one and put those on. I've never broke one since. So I think I might order another set and put them down there. So here's the deck. I end up putting, I think I only did 3 coats on this. I did a solid coat of primer and then 3 coats of paint. And this deck is super smooth and ready to go. It's ready for mowing. So, yeah. All I gotta do now is put the blades back on this thing, and this thing should be good to go. I did sharpen the blades up, and Billy cleaned the cups all up with a wire wheel. We put new edge on them, I think. No, I did not. Yeah, so these need to be resharpened, and then they'll be good to go. I have a bunch of spares over here, but that's about all I'm doing with this deck. This thing's ready to cut some grass. So I will be using this. I want to run it for a little while here and there just to make sure there's nothing nothing needs worked out on it before we get into fall season. So this video was shot over a series of, I don't know, this whole week, little bits here and there as I painted more and more on the deck. Just different stuff that I've done to it, because obviously I couldn't do it all one day, so I'm finally putting it together now. We're at the shop pretty late today. It's Saturday and it's 6:15. So, and we're gonna be here pretty late tonight. We just ordered dinner from next door and we ate dinner in the break room. But we are going to start Max's truck today. So I'll just show you that real quick and then we'll end this video and you guys can watch for a video on that. So Max's Mazda B2200, him and Billy are in the process of taping it off right now. They took the front grille assembly off. They took the bed liner out of the back, and we are going to get this truck all prepped, body wiped down, get everything done on it, ready for primer. We're going to shoot it with primer tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to shoot it with Raptor liner, the same we did with the dually, and this truck will be black and it'll be all Raptor linered. But there's a lot of prep work to get done before we can even shoot this thing tonight, but I will start filming that, and that will be another video to come over the next couple of days.